Now, I have to ask you a question. What is your artistic why? Now, there are many reasons that we paint, when we create or we dance or whatever work we're doing. The magical depth comes from your why. I'm a painter, I'm a coach and a mentor, and I love my life. I help artists not only find their artistic voice, but to find the confidence to jump into the storm and go for their dream. And as an artist, you open worlds that are viewed by the artist's soul. You share them, and they are gifts to the world. But there comes a time in an artist's life when you want to open up yourself to the world, and this is particularly stressful as you feel like you're stepping out on stage without any of your clothes on. You're bearing in your soul for others to criticize and judge. Others may not share your vision and will laugh and say ignorant things like, well, a child could do that. This is when you know that there'll always be those who love to share their ignorance. Or they'll say, you know, anybody could do that. Really? Try it. In order to sanely get through situations like this, we really need to know our why. Why do you paint? Knowing this will get you through many ugly circumstances. So I ask you, why do you create? And don't humor with me like, oh, I just have to create. I've always wanted to be an artist, and it's just something I got to do. Let's go deeper. Let's find the real and wonderful meaning of your work, the why that you are here on this earth, the you that is within you. What is your why? Now, here's some questions to determine your why. Number one, why are you painting? What are your artistic goals? And we'll talk about those a little later. What do you think is your biggest obstacle to reaching this goal that you've set for yourself? And what are your core values? What words do you describe what you believe in? And by the way, there's a list of words for you to go by in the PDF section. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? I bet you're quicker writing those than you are your strengths. What are you most proud of having accomplished at this point in your art career? And do you believe in yourself as an artist? And why? I want you to download these questions and take your time to think about them and then answer them, because these are going to give you so much information. Now, having your core values, what do you stand for? Let's look at it this way. You cannot be a political activist and paint teacups and roses. Do you kind of get what I mean here? What you want to stand for in your life and in your art, both should reflect. You know, my why of why I paint, other than the fact that I have to paint, I've always wanted to be an artist, and it's what I just love to do. Those are the generic things. Those are what everybody says. You are going to go deeper, but my why is that I want to open up the world, that gives the world another, or let me rephrase this. I want to paint to show the world another world to love, because it's been created from me, and it's been created from my values, my core values. So these are important. And there's going to be a lot of them, and try and get it down to 5, maybe 3. When I paint a painting, I put up on my easel the words that I want the painting to say. because that helps me put those words, put that feeling of those words into the painting. So I hope this helps a little bit. Let me know. This is a really important session, so make sure you really take the time. And in that notebook we talked about on the last one, put these in there. And because you know what, they're going to change. Probably not your core values, but things are going to change. And it's going to be really interesting for you to be able to go back and see this. And when you know your core values and you know to put these into the painting, guess what's going to happen? Confidence. Because you know who you are. So have a good time.